Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's like a celebration Saturdays. Wow. Whatever day you're watching this. But this is my third day. 365 days of daily guidance. Yep, grateful it is a leap year because I missed day one. But that's okay. Here we go. Well, let's call in all of our directions. Oh, welcome. It's me, Wingdishni Majeki Kwek, that sweet grasswater medicine woman, your friendly freaky ass medicine woman. Also, Christianna Carr and Christianna Carr, or Chris Carr Superstar. This beautiful, confused divine being right here. Thank you very much. Tired, I guess the brain just completely hasn't woken up yet. Still, residual stuff, letting go. Need to be that completely empty vessel to let things fill up again. I believe that's what's happening. I've been drained so that I can be refilled. So, thank you for that. Thank you, because you cannot fill a vessel that's already full. So now let's call in all our energies back from the east. That's the place of illumination and clarity, place of fire, the place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the emotions, the waters, the innocence, the place of the child. Calling back all of our energies from the west, the physical, the woman, the earth, place of introspection. Finally, calling back all of our energies, not finally, almost, calling back all of our energies from the north, the mental, the air, because we did the above below in, that's why it's not final. And then her red road. The spirit, the red road, or earth walk, goes from childhood and adult, where we start building on what we've learned, right? And our bodies are growing and building, and then brains are developing and all that. So growing and developing, and we grad up into the north, where we learn our self-expression. Hopefully by then, usually we're comfortable in our skin by the times we get up to middle age, and so not all of us are, but some of us, where we just go, well, I've already lived this long, I'm just going to be me now. If we could start that right from the start, wouldn't that be great? I don't know. Confused. Blue road of spirit, east to west, right? We learn to laugh at ourselves, or your spirit laughs at us a lot when we take ourselves so seriously. It's like, don't take yourself so seriously. Be able to laugh at yourself. Be able to laugh at the mistakes or lessons that we've learned. We took ourselves way too seriously. And to east to west is the setting of the sun. And there it is, the west shield, the introspection, right? Where we exit this earth walk through the western gate. Then we take that reflection, do that life review, right? And enter in through the eastern gate again if we like. Above, below, and within. Thank you. Okay, we'll spread them out. Let's see what the vibes are for this Saturday. What's the lessons out there for us? We're open to that. Whatever day that you're watching this. Overall energies for us all today. The truth as protection. What is the truth? Well, here's one great truth for you. We're all in this together. We're all on planet Earth. We're all earthlings. Truth. That's truth, right? And we're all part of this great oneness divine, whatever you call it. We all come from the same source, whatever you call it. Let's not get hooked up because we have different accents or different languages, because we can say the same thing in so many different ways, right? Don't let the tones or just, whatever that is. What is it that keeps you from the truth? Or from really opening up to hearing that? Do we close our minds and go, right? It's that opinion is the lowest form of knowledge. So it's not really knowledge. I love what my mother says. Opinions are like, almost everybody has one, right? I've said that and shared that here before. So, yeah. Do we go seeking the truth, or are we just happy and sitting in our opinion and thinking, oh, that's what the truth is? Or do we go a little bit deeper, right? Integration, right? The alligator sits and waits. It doesn't take any action until it knows. It waits for that truth. It's only the eyes and the nose up, right? So it's looking and it's smelling and it's taking in everything before it makes that move. Alligator grabs its food and then it takes it to the bottom and rolls with it. It teaches us to roll with the punches. Has patience too, because it'll stuff its prey underneath a log and wait till it gets tender before it eats it. It's also a very, very protective mother, which is surprising. You think that cold-blooded mammal, but it's a very protective mother. So, and that's the truth. So what is the truth for you of who you are? Have you integrated all of that into yourself? Have you discovered the signs that your body tells you that you're hearing the truth or that something might be off? We need to listen to that, pay attention to our bodies, and then we can integrate all those little signals that our body gives us, all those little messages. That it doesn't take so long. We don't have to be wiped right out before we actually pay attention. So now let's go reflect on the actions that we take today. This one, okay. Going inside, taking that reflection. Change, here it is. We're working these changes in the truth, right? That's the reflections. The reflections. Is it a reflection of the truth, or are you actually seeing the truth, right? We've got to let go of the ways of what we thought we believed or what we thought was truth and open up to what really is true, right? And in that own way for ourselves again, right? It's we get to choose our beliefs. It's that free will. But just because we've chosen a belief doesn't mean we've chosen the truth to believe in. Does that make sense to you? We can get all complicated and go over. But here, we're trying to make shifts and changes. We know the earth is constantly going through changes. And if we try to stick with something, hey, we're all turning in the same direction, right? So change is natural. How do you deal with that change? Do you open up to that? How do you let that change teach you? What have you learned from the changes already so far in your life? What are these changes teaching you? What does the seasons have to teach you? We can learn from so many things out there. That's the truth, right? We're here. All these things can be integrated into us. All of the earth is great oneness divine. We're all part of it. Freakiness. Let your freak flag fly. Right, so what is that for you? What has that change been teaching you? The changes that you've been through. What have you learned from those? Right? What are the teachings you've extracted from that? What is that for you? You can make that personal to you. Because only you know all the changes that you really have gone through to get to the truth, right? We're clearing out all that we're not to get to what we truly are. We are all one and connected. And so now the action on that we could take in this lesson today, learning from the changes and the things that we've already gone through. What's that action that we can take, right? To make that self-sacrifice, to do that sun dance, to honor, to show our appreciation for all that we are, for the truth of us all being one, right? Sacrificing all that we thought that we weren't. Sacrificing the need to feel like hiding, sacrificing our lives for the highest and best interest of all, right? To walk that path with true integrity in love and light, right? Being grateful, right? That prayers of abundance, to see the abundance that we have. That's that self-sacrifice, giving our prayers up, right? Putting that tobacco down and our prayers up. Being thankful for all that we have and seeing all that's been sacrificed for us as well, right? We can get into leaders and stuff like that, but look at what's been done for us, right? We can go into the sacrifices our soldiers made so that we'd have peace on earth. And we can be grateful for those things, that we don't have to repeat those cycles. We can change the way we were doing things. We can learn from that past. We can learn from that history. And we don't have to continue down those same pathways. And we can be grateful for those examples that were set. Because many people sacrificed, gave the ultimate sacrifice for us to be here. Including our animals, friends, our animal relatives, right? Some of them sacrificed their bodies to help keep us warm, to keep us nourished. And we need to be grateful for that, right? That brings in more for us to be grateful for. All right, so thank you very much. There we go. Look at the top and bottom card. So, right, the truth is protection. Tap into that, integrate, and know what your little truth tells are. Right, see the changes you've gone through and what they've taught you. Right, and what you may have to teach others now that you've learned from. Because once you've learned that skill, you can help others with that and teach to others. Okay, and then what have you sacrificed? What sacrifices have been made for you that we can be grateful for? Right, and pray to our Creator, to our Source, and give gratitude. Give gratitude. Let's not just ask. Let's like thank them. Thank them, not just pray in times that we need or in troubles, but being grateful for what we have already had, right? And celebrating and being grateful for that. Seeing Source and all. Well, thank you. And then our top and bottoms, we got the it told them on the bottom, right? Integrity impeccably, living your integrity impeccably, right? Living from that place of love and that ability to respond because we take that breath. So this is a good theme coming up in here. We're going to respond to that, especially at the start of the year, right? Setting down our roots, we're seeing these changes, how to respond to that happening around us. Do we respond with impeccable integrity, right? Do we have little fits or whatever? I have little fits sometimes, yes, I do, right? But we can come back and integrate that. What is that telling us? What's the truth in that? Am I sacrificing more than I need to? Like, am I sacrificing my own needs and not listening to my little? Am I sacrificing my body for someone that's not grateful or that's just taking advantage? Look at those, right, where I'm not feeling replenished then. So look at those for you. What is that for you, right? Use that integrity impeccably, right? You have that ability to respond. You have a responsibility to be you, fully, wholly, completely, and shine that light bright for all to see. Well, thank you very much, you beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Oh, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because can't say it enough, this world needs you. Every single one of you, no exceptions. So thank you. Thank you for being you. Have a wonderful, blessed day.